Howdy folks, welcome to episode 49. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of these up to the top, and so what we need to do is we need to disconnect some of this, and we need to hook up this to the flat cars, and then I think that's right. Yeah, we need to hook up this to the flat cars, and then we need to hook up the climax to the coal cars. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the brakes on both of these sides for right now, and we're going to disconnect these because they need to be disconnected. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this train up here and off of, yeah, we're going to take it off the side here. So we're going to go like this, and then this. Let's just look at the map so then I can actually see the lines. I can see the lines here. It's so much easier for me. Okay. the switch things involve too much inverting, negative, double reverse logic. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And we'll get this moved up here. So we can, basically, we're going to put this up on the side. We're going to bring the other one up, and then back it into the other cars, and then we'll swap this one with it. So we'll go like this, and we can hit the brakes. All right, the other one we just need to get past, just past the switch. So we'll get this one moving gently, right? And we'll go like, let's see, we should probably put the brakes on this one too. We should put the brakes on this car, just so that it doesn't drag everything forward. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna get moving here. Is it gonna move? Oh, I didn't disconnect yet. That helps, doesn't it? I'm like, why isn't it moving? Because I'm an idiot? For real this time. Okay, and then we need to, before it gets there, we need to switch this switch. And yeah, we'll basically just, we actually didn't need to switch that siding, did we? Okay. Go like this. We just need to bring this up and get the other one. So hopefully when we bring those other cars around, we won't have I don't think we'll have a problem. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Okay. I'm just trying to think of the logistics of how this is going to work. So, alright, so we're going to get this past the switch. There we go. And then we're going to flip this switch. See how it just moved the back end a little bit? Okay, and then we're going to go reverse. And bring this up, and then we need to make sure that we have the right things on here. That has a pin on it. See if this one does not have a pin. Okay, that's right, this one does not have a pin, and the brakes need to be on. We're going to turn these brakes off, right? Okay, and then we'll bring this up. It's getting there eventually, right? Alright, so let's go like this. We'll get a little velocity going here so we don't take an hour to back it up. And then, yeah, we can hook it up here in a second. Alright, so when this hits, we're going to hook it up. Hopefully it won't bonk it off the track, right? Alright, so we should be good to bring this forward. And then we need to get these switches. We need to get that switch flipped, and everything else should be good. Alright, and then we can open controls, turn the brakes off, and make sure that we don't have any more brakes on. All right, looks good. Looks like all the brakes are off. Okay, it should be disconnected. All right, let's do it. Let's get this puppy moving. Now I'm trying to decide whether we should bring both trains up at the same time. I'm not sure which way I want to do that. Because we could save a little bit of time bringing both of them up at the same time. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we'll just let that one do its thing. All right, and we're going to back this one up into the, yeah, it'll go wherever it's going to go, right? All right, and then this one, are we going to pull, yeah, we'll pull them out this way. Okay, so we're going to go like this, and we're going to bring this one back, and there we go. All right, and we need to make sure that we have that, and let's make sure that that's on here too, right? Is that okay? We need to take that one off of there. All right, let's get back on here, and we'll slow this down a little bit. Let's go this way so we can see. Yeah, that's way too much speed. There we go. All right, we should be able to put our lock in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have all of these, and they're safely on the track. All right, and then we need to check the other train where it's going to. So let's go up to here and see what it's doing. Can we teleport? Teleport here? Oh, we need to get out of the train too, don't we? Okay. Let's go back to here, and let's teleport over to here. All right. So yeah, our train is where it's going to go. It's about as far as it's going to go. All right, so let's go like this and hit the brakes. Yeah, so that's our like 0 point. All right, so let's get our other train. Let me see. Let's get this moving a little bit, and we'll leave the brakes off. Okay, so this one's going to move a little bit up the hill, and we're going to bring this one. We need to get that switch, and then we're going to set this one, open controls, and then we're going to turn off the brakes on this one. We're going to turn off the brakes on this one, and then that should be good to go forward. So if we go like that, it should start moving forward gently, right? All right, we'll let that one get moving, and hopefully that won't fall off the tracks, right? It looks like it's going okay. All right, we just need to get that one moving, and then we want to bring it to like up by this bridge or something like that. So basically we can let that one do its thing. It doesn't need to be in a hurry. You can get this one moving. We'll go a little bit slow around this corner. We don't need to be in a super hurry to get around this corner, this first corner, because this one's kind of scary. It's not as scary as some of the corners I've seen in other players' builds, but yeah. Okay, so we should be able to get up the hill at 80% here. Let's check our map check where the other one is. All right, they're doing okay. All right, and then we can, I think what we're going to do is we're going to set their thing to, yeah, okay. We're going to leave it low because that actually, yeah. We're going to leave the speed on that low because it just needs to get down to the base of that thing. So we can actually, here, yeah, we can leave that off and we'll let that one do its thing. It's going to coast down to here and then stop. It's going to stop like right over here, so that's fine. Let's see where we are. Yeah, so we'll even give it a little bit of break. A little bit more break. There we go. Okay, so then it should end up stopping on its own. Now what we need to do is we need to get this one up here. All right, so we're going to hit the brakes right now because this is the part where we're going to hit that really steep thing, and I want to get out and save this before we do anything else. I want to make sure that we're not having to redo all the stuff that we just did. So let's double check and make sure this other one is stopped. Where is it? All right, the other one is stopped, current speed 0. Okay, good. So we're going to go and save. We're going to save in slot 8 and continue. All right, so now we can actually try to get our train around this corner up here. So we're going to go like, this. Whoops, wrong way. And we're going to try to get this around this corner. And just like we did with the last one. Get it up around the corner, and then this is the really steep part. I think it goes up to like 6% right here. So if we go too fast, then we're going to fly off the track. There we go. Looks like we got it. Shh, don't say anything. Don't jinx it, right? Come on, you can do it. Keep the momentum going. Keep the momentum going. Keep that momentum going. I think we've got it. Don't say that, right? No, watch, the switch is wrong or something, right? Where is our switch? Our switch is right. Okay, our switch is right. Because you know that's the next thing that's going to go wrong. All right, we're going to turn down the turn down the regulator. Let it coast. Okay. Start hitting our brakes. Because we don't want to go too fast. All right, so what we need to do is we need to get this last car past the switch like we did last time. So we're going to get, let me see. Actually, we need to leave the last car past the end of the switch. What am I thinking, right? So reverser, let's go backwards. Like this. And we just need to get it past the switch. Okay, is that? Nope, it's not there yet. It's almost. Almost there. Okay, I think that's past the switch. Let's go a little bit more, just in case. Okay, so we're going to do the controls on this. We're going to open the controls. And we're going to put on the brakes on all of these. Just for safety's sake, right? And then we'll start turning them off on the front until they go. So we're going to go like this. Our brake is on this thing. We're going to go like this. And let's double check what we have on this, because we need to connect this to the other one. So let's double check. This one does not have a pin. Okay. That one's empty. So we're going to come forward. I'm going to do all this in the right sequence, right? In case anybody's coming around the pass. And we're going to go like this. We just need to get past the switch. All right, and then we're going to go like this. There we go. All right, and then we're going to reverse. And I think we had this problem last time, didn't we? Did we have this issue? Where we're going to collide with this. Let's see if we collide with it again. I think we have even more room this time than we did last time. Shh, don't tell anybody. Right. Okay. So we're going to let that one go up a little bit more. We'll hit the brakes here. All right. All right, and let's see what is our situation with fuel. Okay. All right, so we're going to get, let's double check on the map. Let's double check where our fuel situation is on the other one. Let's see. Open controls. Where's our fire temperature? Fuel amount 30. Okay, so we still have fuel on that one. All right. So we're going to jump on here. And the other one had no pin. So we need to go like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start releasing the frontmost cars on this until it moves. So we're going to go like, is that this one? No, that's the other way. Okay, so this is backwards. All right, we're going to go like this. And 3. What that also does is that lets this come out. Oh, you know what? We need to do that too. That lets this come out longer. It lets it extend a little bit downhill so that if these aren't completely over the crest, they've got more pull on them. You know what I mean? They can pull the rest of it a little bit over the crest. Okay, so it's not moving yet. All right, it's moving now. And you know what we should do too? We should save this again, because this is a lot of stuff. Save game, slot 9. All right, continue. Okay, so let's get back onto this, and we're going to take off the brakes on this one. Is that going to let us move? No. So that one, whoops. This one, let's take off the brakes because it's going to get steeper as we go. So we do need to make sure that we're not just trying to control it all with one car. It is going to start moving. See, the more it gets down here, the more brakes we're going to need on this. Okay, there we go. See if we can get this one. Is this one going to be enough? It looks like maybe. Maybe? Okay, so let's turn this around so we can see what we're doing here, right? Okay. And let's get this map out of here too. And then we're going to go like this. It looks like this is going to be the one, because we did that last time too, where we just had one. We were able to do one. Okay. This should get us moving enough. Maybe let this one get a little bit more speed. We don't need to go that slow. There we go. And then we should be able to come up here. Let's get this one out of the way. Can we move that? There we go. Looks like we're good. And I think we even need to let it a little bit more. Let it off a little bit more. There we go. All right, and then we should be able to line this up in a second here. So we need to make sure that this one has the brakes on. Yeah, see, this one, we want the brakes on this too, because we don't want this whole thing smushing itself down the hill and all that. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to go like this so we can see. And then let's move this map out of the way. There we go. All right, so let's let our brake off. Gently. Roll, roll, roll your train. Gently down the hill. All right. I'm sure this is how they did things, right? This is totally historically accurate. I know that's why you tune in. You tune in for historically accurate gameplay. All right. So we can connect all these. All right. So this should all be one train now. Yep, it's showing all as one train. Awesome. Okay. So this needs to... All we need to do is get the climax down here. Let's go down that way. And I think we can just teleport, can't we? Okay, we can get the... Here, let's close that. Let's go find our climax engine. Teleport here. There we go. And can we... I think we need to go back this way to get up onto the tracks. Whee! There we go. All right. So this one is good. We need to put more fuel in it. Right? How much? Where's our fuel level? Yeah, we're at 12. Okay. So let's get this puppy going. And we're going to go like this. You know what we need to do? We need to save this again. Yeah. Let's save this again. Save game. Slot 10. Alright. Continue. It's going backwards again, isn't it? Okay. It's alright. There we go. Get our brake going. There we go. Alright. And we might even turn on the sander for this and get it moving a little bit more. This is a really heavy train, so. Turn off the sander. We're going to let this go a little bit slower around this corner. We're not going to give it so much juice. We just want to basically keep it moving, but not like pull really hard. Although these cars are so heavy, it's going to be pretty hard to pull them off the tracks, I think. That's my professional opinion. All right. There we go. And we probably even turn the sander back on for this once we get up to the top, because this is going to get pretty hairy. These are going to be, I think, more challenging to get around that corner, but we'll see. I think the biggest challenge is going to be getting them around the corner and then stopping them when we get over the crest. If we make it over the crest, it's going to be a lot of momentum trying to trying to push itself down the hill. So, yeah. And this is 2 cars more than the other one, so it may or may not. We may or may not be able to get all 10 of these to roll down the hill on their own with the engine not pushing them, you know, with the engine out of the way like we did with the other one. So we'll see. See how that goes. See, it almost feels like we should have been able to come up a little bit more and go over that little area right there. And then be even by the time we got to there. If we do this same map again, I'm going to try that. Because then we don't have to do the giant bridge there. Right? Those bridges feel like cheating, don't they? When you do a really huge bridge. Okay, let's get our sander, because this is where it starts to get steep. I don't know, we might even be able to just take both engines, right? Take both engines and pull this up if we can't get it with one. But this should be able to, I don't know, we'll see. Let's see if we can get it around this corner without dying. Right? This, where it comes off the bridge, I think is where it goes up to 6%. I think it goes from 4% to 6%. So, that's going to be the real question. Although we're not going super fast either, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let's see. See as the cars start coming off the 4 onto the 6. Nope, looks like we're going to make it. I know, I'm trying to jinx it, right? There we go. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Alright, it's gonna start. It's gonna start. It's gonna start going really hard. Okay, so we need to start hitting the brakes on these. Open controls. Brakes. 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 No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. Alright. Slight problem. Okay, we only derailed 2 cars. Let's see what we can do here. Let's... Oh, you know what? I need to take the regulator off 100%. Let's see if we can go back up the hill with this. Open controls. Right? Let's take the brake off that one. And let's take the brake off that one. Can we... Oh man, it's not going to go, is it? It's totally not going to go. Nope. Okay. And the engine, put the brakes on. Alright, so I think what we're going to have to do... Oh, we lost 4 cars there, didn't we? We didn't just lose 2 cars, we lost 4 of them. Okay, I think I'm going to try this again. I want to try this again, and I think what we might have to do is split these up into groups of 5 so that we can control them better. So we're going to try that, and I'm going to reload, and I will be right back. Alright, we are back, and you know, I think our error was not on this. It was on... Here, let's go to the map. I think the the thing I need to change is not this, but we need to move these cars down the hill more. So maybe get them down to this. Basically get them onto this bridge maybe, so that we have room to stop once we get over the hill. The trick is, you know what? Yeah, because we're going to need to be able to get that. The problem is if we do all 10 cars, I think we saw that we're not going to be able to back up the hill, because they went too far or whatever. But we'll solve that, because we've got this other one up here that we can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off. We're going to basically go and rearrange the brakes on this. Open controls. Okay, and we're going to teleport over here too, so we can see what we're doing. All right, and we're going to, oh, you know what we need to do too is I need to make it so that I can run fast if I need to. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to this train. Which car are we looking at? Okay, these are the ones at the top of the hill. Yeah, okay. So we're going to put all of them on. Is there a way to do all brakes? I think that's in the... Is that in the... No, it's not in this menu. Okay. I don't think there is. Open controls, show freight. No, there's... Okay. All right, we just have to go like this. And we're going to put on all the brakes, and then we're going to start erasing them. We're going to start turning them off on the frontmost cars, the downhill cars first. There we go. Okay, so the most downhill car, let's go like this. And we're going to turn off the brakes on this one. And then this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I think it was maybe 2/3 of them that we had to turn them off before it would start moving, right? It should show our current speed here. It should help us to see what's going on here. So let's go like this maybe, and we get a better view. So hopefully we can see if this thing starts moving. It's not moving yet. Okay. And there we go. Okay. We're starting to move now. So which car is that? Can we teleport here? All right. This is the car whose brakes are on. Okay. So this is the one I think that we need to use to control this. Okay. So we're going to let this roll, and this is going to be the one that controls how fast this goes down the hill. You know, honestly, we could just let this we could just leave the brakes off this whole thing and just let the whole thing roll down the hill by itself. But, you know, where's your sense of adventure, right? We want to do it with all the engines attached just for the fun of it. So anyway, basically, once they get to the bottom, we'll be able to do something about it. But yeah, I think we're going to let this roll until the uphill most car is on the bridge, is at the start of the bridge. Is I think our plan here. So we're going to let this move a little bit more. I think this is a decent speed. It's not going ridiculous. It's not going runaway speeds, but it's also not like creeping along so slow that it's going to take forever. So yeah, I think that's it. And it's actually picking up speed too, isn't it? See, what is our speed now? 4.1. Yeah, 4.1 miles an hour. That's totally fine. All right. And then we'll have room, because what we can do is we can hopefully stop that train before it comes down the hill too far, and then we can use the Heisler behind it to back it up, to help it back up. So we'll see if we can do that if we get it too far over the hill. All right, and we're almost there. It looks like we're losing speed, so let's take some more brake off. The slope of this hill is not constant, obviously, so yeah. So we'll just let it Move like this. That's kind of a cool view, isn't it? I like that view. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. See how we're getting close. We're getting close, a little bit more, and then we should be okay. We're creeping along a little bit, but here, go like this. Let it move a little bit faster, right? Only 3 brakes on those cars. Only 3 of the cars have brakes on in order to do that. Because that'll give us enough room that we can bring that thing to a stop. We almost had enough room. It was just I wasn't prepared for the way it was going to react and everything. Okay. So that's good. And we'll give a couple more just for good measure. There we go. Okay, so we now have enough room. We can close this control. Let's go back here. Our switch is good. We're going to go back here. And let's get on the track. Let's try teleport on the track. There we go. All right. Let's see here. We have 53%. Let's get a little bit more in here. There we go. All right. So let's save again. Like that. All right. Continue. And let's get this moving. And we'll get this moving up the hill. So we now know that this isn't getting this over the hill isn't going to be a problem. So we'll figure out our solution. Like I said, if this gets past the switch, we can bring the whole thing down, and then use the Heisler from the back and this on the other end, and get it back up past the switch. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then from there, we should be able to have everything hooked back up. Yep. From there, we should be able to have everything in the right order. Is the plan? That's the that's the goal, right? To get everything in the right order. All right. I can see why the air brakes are such a big deal, because if you can evenly apply brakes to all the cars instead of having this one being pushed by that one that's dragging and all that, it would make a huge difference in being able to, like, if you're trying to go down a hill and you want to not go full speed, instead of having only one car being dragged along and trying to pull off sideways and stuff, then they're each only braking themselves, kind of thing. Yeah, that. Right? Okay. And I don't think we needed the sander last time. I don't think we really needed it, so we'll see if we can get away with not using it this time. Let's check our fuel on our other engine too. As long as we're over here, let's see. Open controls, fuel amount 41. Okay, we're good on. We're at 50% fuel. Okay. All right. So what we need to do is we need to stop, if we can. As soon as this thing starts doing that, as soon as the speed starts increasing. Remember, we get around the corner and it starts slowing down, and then the speed starts coming back up. As soon as that speed starts coming up, we need to definitely get this thing. Let's open controls. Yeah, we'll need to get this thing, the brakes on it going. So let's get this out of the way. This is going to be out of the way. This we're going to put up here, just in case we need to get in there. All right, we're going to try to do this. Let's turn on the sander, just because we don't want it slipping. I'd rather be safe on that than sorry, right? Okay. So as soon as this thing starts speeding up again, that's when we need to do our thing. So it's gonna be pretty soon here. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh, come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, we need to settle down a little bit here. I'm really hoping that car isn't actually off the track like that. Because that's gonna get bunched up and destroyed. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, man. Whoops. Slight problem. Slight problem. All right, let's get on this one. And should we try again? I think we should try again. I think we should try again because we made it around that corner like 3 times, right? Yeah, we made it around that corner like 3 times. So we'll just try it again. All right. I think we are out of time for today. So that's going to be it for episode 49. Join me in episode 50. We will see if we can... Join me in episode 50. We'll see if we can get this thing around the hill and all that stuff. And yeah, and then here. See if we can get it around the corner and everything. And get everything lined up and bring it back down. So yeah, that's going to be it for 49. Join me in episode 50, and we'll see you then. Later.